Check it out, seeing the raven.
そっと触れるもの求めることに夢中で運命さえまだ知らない痛いけな瞳だけどいつか気づくでしょうその背中には遥か未来目指すための羽があることこの空を抱いて輝く少年よ神話になれ
Planet Zoo. A video game that I'm really good at. Oh, I needed to Google some stuff, didn't I? Wow, look at that. No one reminded me. Habitat, cleanliness, water, food quality is what I wrote. That does not say the word quality, but luckily I can read my own fucking bullshit writing. What is happening? Why is it not working? Yeah, so yesterday we built some stuff. I think probably the most impressive part. This is Wax Steven, who needs some nutrition and a habitat cleaning. Right, that's what we need to do. We need to clean his habitat. I'll do a quick once around to show you everything that we've added. It's starting to look pretty good. We have this entrance area here that people can come in, and there are shops and things and stuff. I should probably put some like food benches down or whatever, shouldn't I? You can come through here. This is some bullshit like veterinary things. And then you come up here, and in here is a little enclosure that contains a fucking anaconda. Oh, what a beauty. Yellow anaconda, the New York Times best-selling anaconda there. And then in here is a fucking Mexican red-kneed tarantula called Little Bastard. Little Bastard. You will then follow the path around in the hopes of seeing a gorilla, no doubt. Oh god, everything's going into pot though. When you come down here, you will find Bizcotto in his own prison. Is this glass breaking? And he's in here somewhere with his women. There he is, Bizcotto. Needs food. That's Toodlehausen. And Shay's around here somewhere as well. Hi Charlotte, thank you so much for the 51-month resubscription, my friend. How are you doing? You can come along here to a Starbucks, but probably most impressive is the McDonald's. And I'm so proud of myself for that. And then yesterday, the last thing we did, which was a bloody nightmare, was install a chimpanzee enclosure. And in the chimpanzee enclosure is Murgles. And oh my god, he's on the bloody roof. And Orkish, gonna kill himself off the roof. 100%. There's somewhere else in here. There she is. Oh. His Isle. Alright. Is that the 4th chimp? Or is it just that the name didn't take? Pumpkinberry is being transported. Pumpkinberry is a chimpanzee as well, but I guess has been taken off for some reason somewhere. So we have another one in here. We need to name. And we will name this one. Who's in Orcish's little gang? Who else is in Orcish's little gang? His little fucking annoying little gang. Zelda. That's true. You're right. Zelda. Here you go. Alright, now everything's going fucking horribly wrong for some reason, so we've got to fix a couple things before we get into it. A block of frozen fruit cannot be reached. What are you talking about that can't be reached? I just literally saw one of them get to it. There's one of them literally standing next to it just... Now, what the fuck do we do about this disease? Disease water. Whack has no companions. That's correct. And also not in the game. For any body of water, you'll need a water treatment facility. Oh, I see. They have the water treatment facilities that are like an AoE thing, don't they? Okay. Got it. Let's see if we can get a good one. Can we get like a nice looking water treatment plant, please? Blueprints. Water. Wood-covered water treatment facility. Ooh. A wood-covered water treatment facility. How wonderful. No. Not. I'm still getting used to the controls. Kind of hard to fucking see in this. Alright, we'll put it down here. That doesn't look out of place at all, it's fine. I'm gonna put it over here instead. Alright, now that should deal with the water in here, which hopefully stops him from being diseased. No zoo accessible entrance. No accessible zoo entrances. What the fuck are you talking about? People have been coming in here the whole time. What are you... Habitat information board too far away. It doesn't have any information on it. This must be old. This can't be true. Right, because we have a zoo entrance literally right here next to the spawner. No one's ever come to the zoo this whole time. Who are all the people that have been walking around? They're just staff? What the fuck? How does this work then? The entrance right there, there's a guest spawner. Open to guests. And here's a zoo entrance. What's the problem? No accessible zoo entrances. Delete all paths near the entrance and replace them. There are 2 objects you need. One the gate and one the guest spawner. Customers walk up and turn around. So it's the path thing. No, look. It says here. This is the correct way around. Can we put it here instead, maybe? Maybe this needs to be moved to here. Okay, let's watch them. They spawn. They're in. They need 1 path. I just guessed that, by the way. It wasn't written on this Reddit at all. I just guessed that that would be the issue. Wow, there's tons of people coming in now. Oh, Jesus. Now I feel pressure for some reason, even though I thought the park was already open. Well, I thought all these people were my people. I don't know what. There are so many staff members just wandering around. Okay, do I need more staff? We need more keepers or something, because I'm putting 4 in. And I'm putting in 3 more mechanics. And now we've got to put in security, because fuck these little bitches. I know they're going to try and steal from me. You know how I know? Because I would steal from me. Vendors we've got tons of. Caretakers, who cares? 2 security guards. Educators, I don't know if we need them. I don't know how that works. And then vets, we've only got 1, so let's get a few more. 1, 2, 3. So now we've got 4 vets, 6 keepers, 4 mechanics, and 2 no educators. But I think education is like a thing you build, like an education center type situation. Vet research. Get the research going. Don't know what any of it does. Not kidding. Have no idea. Education rating is going to be really low because I don't have any education stuff. Many guests think the ticket prices are underpriced. Okay. Ticket prices are now $5 for an adult, $3 for a child. Never heard that in the history of business, by the way. No one has ever said it underpriced. What happened there was a board meeting where they said, we've got a lot of good reviews online. Oh yeah, what are they saying? Reasonably priced for a very interesting zoo. And what the psychotic corpo reptile heard was, many guests think the tickets are underpriced. That's not what we said. N, you're finally here. Did you see this? We got McDonald's just for you. There he is. That's Anarchio. How do I specifically touch this staff member? Oh, these ones aren't real. Okay, so this one is N. Looks just like him. I put the beeps in for you. You are welcome. Diseased animal discovered. Alright. Then heal him. Heal my animal. Please. And a thank you. He must be saved. Damn it. Oh, it's Shay is diseased. Incubating kleptomania. Relocating to destination not set. That's a concern. Hi, Krotoshka. Thank you for the 25-month resubscription, my friend. I shall drink a sip of tango to you. Here's to you. Relocating to veterinary surgery 1. Well, like probably we need to put another vet thing like over here somewhere, right? It's becoming quite an issue. Oh, that's the edge of the fucking park there. Oh my good god. Facility having a negative effect on guests. Oh, I see. This has to be moved. Right. But it's what's powering the... keeping the fucking anaconda in the stupid thing. Oh, it didn't move the rocks with it. Oh well. Oh, it's in the air. Why is it in the air? Right, you know what? Delete that one. Buy another one. It is the power thing, right? A temple power plant. Perfect. I have no idea if that is on the ground or what. Well, nailed it. Alright, staff path. through the jungle. Go to this little hidden power thing. Alright. Visiting player. Stella Luna. ILCR. Don't know who any of those people are. No idea. Never heard of any of these people before. Oh, what's this? This can be destroyed. Alright, what do we need? I was going to put some benches down, wasn't I? What is that under? Better in it. Is that a Costa coffee? Hell yeah, dude. We're putting a Costa coffee in, bruv. That's going right here next to the fucking chimpanzee exhibit. Bitches love a Costa coffee. Oh, let me tell you something. Bitches love a Costa coffee. I'll tell you something for free right now, boys. Nothing better than a Costa coffee that's literally in the ground. I'm gonna have to flatten this bit of terrain, but I don't know if I can. Game said, yes, you can. Anything for a Costa coffee. Costa. Oh my god. They can't believe what they're seeing. They said it couldn't be true. And yet, the prophecy foretold of it. The fucking Costa coffee was in. And shit themselves they did, for the bitches went mad. Mad. Insane went the bitches. For the Costa coffee had arrived. A shame to lose that, that wonderful... I don't know what's happening there. Something's gone wrong at Costa Coffee. Now, what the hell's going on here? A piece of ground in the Costa coffee. Hey! We fixed it. Oh, it would be great if this game wasn't intolerable. No, not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was bring this. Why are they connected? All up to ground level. By the way, this is the stream. If you're here expecting anything to happen, it won't. Oh, look. There's a toilet in here as well, which is quite nice. Let's see. Because they will use that. A little insane on the edges, but ultimately bitches love Costa coffee. Oh, and I can make stairs that go up to here, can I? Double Whack was saying. Button, cool. In theory, I can. Oh, it's gonna make me lose my fucking mind one of these days. One of these fucking days. Can't make it go up and down for some reason. Maybe it's not a thing you can do when you're aligned. Like that's the sitch. A shame, I can get them to there. There he is. Hello, Maya. Incredibly annoying how I can't zoom in any further. Sometimes. Now I can't get this part going. Why? Because I'm up there. No. What's happening here? Is it the fucking terrain? What the fuck is going on? How many times do I have to click the fucking button? Jesus Christ. Obstructed by what? Bullshit. I'd rather have that connected than have stairs. The pathing in this game is killing me. Why are you connecting to this part? Why can't I fucking zoom in anymore? Game is determined to make me lose my fucking shit. Obstructed by what? High amounts of litter. This is without power. I don't know how to do an upstairs. I don't think I want to do an upstairs anymore. I think I'm just gonna long off. The whole thing. Board it up. And that'll be the end of it. Jesus. We must save my monkey. Everything named after me dies to weird diseases. I think... Alright, first of all, it's not a monkey, it's an ape. Alright, don't piss me off. Shay's fine. You've been healed. Why are they not ever giving them food, though? In this place. What is it fucking for? A transformer is what I've got to remember what it's called. Facility is having a negative effect on guests. Alright, okay, yeah, this one as well, huh? This one, this as well have a negative effect on guests? Or just... don't really know how to get this away from them. Unless we do two. One over here. And then another different one. Oh, that's almost powering that. Which is a shame. I could just move the other one, but I'm not gonna. Can't find accessible keeper hut with space. Need another keeper hut. High amounts of litter. Right, let me do the litter first. Because that is easy. We chuck some more bins down. We also need, you know what else we need? Donation boxes. We sort of don't need them though, do we? Because we don't need money. Starbucks is pretty fucking popping. Look at that. Weird how like trash cans really aren't an eyesore, and they should be. We've gotten so used to seeing them everywhere. I understand why you play this game now. We don't need money here. You're here just in time for the big Tesco. Then what we need is more keepers. More caretakers. Then we need another keeper hut. Here's a little one. We could put over here somewhere. Maybe here, just to break up some of that monotony of this area. One day Orcish is going to come to this country and be taken to a big Tesco and be like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on here. I also saw a good TikTok last night that explains that. I saw a girl who was like, I don't know what, some sort of foreign type, who went in to her boyfriend who was English and just went, Oggy, Oggy, Oggy. Go on, British. Go on, British people. And it made me laugh so much. And I was like, that is going to be Orcish when he goes to Big Tesco. He's going to be like, it's just a Walmart. I don't understand. It's just a Walmart. Orcish whenever anyone's trying to have fun with him. I don't even understand. It's just a fucking Walmart. We have those, you know. You'll never understand. Big Tesco. Something about it. There's something about Big Tesco, you know? Cannot be described. Right, keep a hut. Done. And in. I just want to know the romance part. I want to know why it makes people swoon. Well, you either will or you won't. Just like Costa Coffee. Nothing like Costa Coffee. See, people just don't understand. Big Tesco. And Big Tesco is going in here somewhere along this fucking bit. I'll put the Big Tesco in. You know what? I'm going to put a fucking giant, great big car park out the front. Wow. It is a Big Tesco. I don't have a Big Tesco that's very near me. I have to go all the way to the big co-op. It's not good enough. It's just not fucking good enough. Now, apparently this is an exhibit. This is a habitat. That's hilarious. I mean, it is. The creatures that you find in Big Tesco at night. Gotta like hide it. No. Is tropical rock, I think. Yes. Is a tropical rock. He's going down the Big Tesco, mate. Let me tell you something. If I see you down the Big Tesco again, you're gonna have problems in the milk aisle, son. It's my Big Tesco. And you better fuck off. Before I tell little Mo. Big Tesco. Now, what I should be able to do in here, hopefully, is get the grid from the group and then do this. And just make an absolutely fucking gigantic garish. Basically a car park. wonder if they have a car park. I wonder if we can get the sounds of Tesco. In the game. Oliver sent me the thing, but I only played a preview of it since people need to go to your stream to really experience the full joy. It was your meme, wasn't it? Oh, good. Big Tesco, mate. Oi, you going down big Tesco's? I wonder how big this is. This fucking car park. Oh, it's fucking ginormous. Well, this changes everything though, doesn't it? I've got to get rid of all of it and start again. It's absolutely hilarious that there's a fucking big Tesco in the game. Why is it like okay for a second and then suddenly not? Because it's a habitat, I think. Okay. That's what's happening. Is it that the old big Tesco is still there? Technically. Yeah, that was it, I bet. See whatever that is that it's deleting. That's probably what it was. Let me schmoozing out this a little bit. Hi Lollip, thanks for the 9 months, my friend. Good to see you, old pal. I always do a bit of grocery shopping in the middle of the zoo. Yeah, that's where we all go. We all go to London Zoo, there's the biggest Tesco in there. I found something. Okay. What have you found? Tell me, boy. What have you found? Tell me, child. Tell me now. What have you found, my boy? My son. Tell me now what it is that you have found. I've got about 46 different messages and I guarantee they're all the same thing. I'm putting money on it right now. Yep. The fuck is this?
Unexpected item in bagging area.
This
Remove
can
this
now be
item
placed
before
in your
continuing.
bag. All of your Tesco points add up.
Please take your change. Notes are dispensed below the scanner.
And then Dave sent me.
I'm absolutely off my nut to go to Big Tesco. I'm buzzing off my bloody tits to go to Big Tesco. And whilst I'm there for all while broken tired, I know my soul is cleansed by a nighttime trip to Big Tesco. Milk deals have risen exponentially to $3.25. Old Susan still working, stuck in the freezer aisle. She won Miss Westmoreland's in 1985.
Fucking love Big Tesco. We'll put that. We'll literally I'm gonna rip that and play it at all times inside this Tesco, along with Tesco sounds. Just gonna say unexpected item in bagging area over and over and over again. Unexpected item in bagging area. Welcome to Big Tesco. What I'm gonna do. Unexpected item in bagging area. Unexpected Tesco in zoo. Cool. Yep. That's exactly what we wanted. Oh! Fantastic. Oh. Excellent. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is bring it down. Bring it down! You wee bastard! Orcish is like, what accent is that? I've never heard it before. Apparently. According to his skill level. You sent me a timestamp link. Did you mean to, Dave? I always assume if someone sends me a timestamp link, it's because the song starts with like an N-bomb or something. Oh my good god. The odds as well that they used the same fucking tiling for me. Look at that. Unexpected item in bagging area. Unexpected Tesco in zoo. Oh, I'll cover this again, haven't I? Hi, Vicky. How are you doing? Whoa, Vicky, that is. You know that girl, Whoa, Vicky, messaged me. You know who she is? Anyone? After I finished working for the PewDiePie channel, and to see if I wanted to be her editor. And I never saw the message. It was on Instagram. I found it literally like 3 years after she sent it. What the fuck? What the... Really bizarre. I love this music. It's like motivational spaceship taking off music, you know? But it's building big Tesco. Such is the romance of Big Tesco, the power of the most romantic place in this world. There's something romantic about Big Tesco, you gotta admit it, man. You take your girl to Big Tesco, walking around, she's wearing your hoodie, buy some fucking Walker's Sensations on deal. Big Tesco. Ah. Just look at it. It's the most magnificent thing in the zoo. Honestly, going to Big Tesco at like a zoo makes complete sense to me. Now, will it be under it? Yes. Perfect. We can make people... You know what, I wonder if we can... Fucking animals you see at Big Tesco on a Friday night. Some of them, you know. Some of them fucking animals you see in Big Tesco on a Friday night before they hit the clubs. Horrific. A truly horrific sight. Some of the fucking freaks you see at a Big Tesco. Big Tesco at East Croydon Friday night. Good luck, bro. See ya. It's over. Stand around in a Big Tesco on a Friday night, you'll buy some drugs, even if you don't want to. We're listening to music from Brad's favourite FF game. I actually have no idea what game this is from. If I don't know what it's from, it's probably from 14. Which I think... Masayoshi Soken, that's the guy that did 14, I think. Explains why it's all shit compared to the rest of them. Go down Big Tesco Wembley though. Oi, you going down Big Tesco tonight? Oi. You going down the Big Tesco though? Never heard anyone say that, by the way. It's not like that's some common thing. You always hear Orcish do on his channel. Fucking going down Big Tesco, ain't I? That's what Orcish's impression is like. Starts with fucking every time. That song by Eminem. Oh, it's absolutely spot on, of course. I would never say such a thing wasn't. How could anyone suggest otherwise? Oh, how could anyone suggest otherwise to you? What else we got? McDonald's. KFC. There's usually a Burger King or a KFC next to a Big Tesco. Taco Bell. Got a Yanks. Oh, look at that one. I went to this one, I think. I think I went to go to Huntsville. Look up Huntsville, Alabama Taco Bell. That's what it looks like. 2013. I went there. We'll put it inside the gorilla enclosure. You went to Alabama? Yeah, it was fucking amazing. Survived, dude. We thrived. Everyone was like, oh my God, say something else. My two Mexican food experiences were Chipotle and Taco Bell. That's true. I was so unbelievably late. And the only place that was open when we got back to LA was Chipotle, and we went in there and I got a bowl of rice or something. I don't know what it was, a Chipotle bowl. It was fucking grim, dude. Absolutely rancid.
Please don't forget your change, especially notes.
And I went to Taco Bell in Alabama. And my friend Jake, who is the guy that you will famously know from Vsauce 3, was like, I'm gonna get you something that you're never gonna believe. And we bought like one of everything in Taco Bell and sat and ate it in the car park. Like a bunch of rats. It was fucking incredible. Alabama was fucking awesome. I went to a Hooters in Alabama and literally just sat down and went, hello, lovely to meet you. And they went, oh my God. And they went crazy, dude. They'd never heard an English accent ever. One of my favorite experiences ever in all of America happened when we first got to Huntsville, Alabama. And it was really late. And me and Liam pulled up to this fucking hotel, so bleary-eyed and tired because we'd just got off a plane. It was like this really annoying plane from New York, which stopped in Charlotte, maybe. We were in Charlotte for ages, and this fucking guy from Boston wouldn't leave us alone, telling us to go to Boston. He was like, what's a Boston accent? What do they sound like? The Departed. He was like, where you going? And we were like, we're going to Alabama. He's like, where you coming from? And we were like, New York. And he was like, you want to go to Boston? We got the girls. We got it's a college town. Hot young girls. Great. He was fucking like, he looked like Jordan Peterson. And we were like, we're here on work. We're not controlling where we're going. We're not on holiday. We're not choosing to go to these places. We have no choice. He was like, forget about it. You want to go to Boston and get the hottest young girls in Boston. And we were like, we're here for work, bro. We ain't going to Boston. He was like, change your ticket, go to Boston. Like, genuinely like wouldn't take no for an answer. It was so weird. And we were like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No one cares. Shut the fuck up. And now I hate Boston because of that guy. And then, yeah, we were in Charlotte or Memphis. I can't remember which way it was. One way we went to Memphis and one way we went to Charlotte. And we were in Charlotte Airport or Memphis Airport or something for 2 hours. One of them we were stuck in this fucking thing. Who is Liam? Well, old school, no. Only the most old school. And, then when we get to Huntsville, Alabama, which is just, the whole place is literally just flat, and there is just a Walmart, then a Taco Bell, then a Chili's, then a Hooters, then a Popeye's chicken, then the racist chicken place, and then the Christian anti-gay chicken place. And then just all of those things all the way along, which is what America's like. It's really weird in America. If you've never been there and you're from like Europe or something, the whole place is like highly consumerized. Like consumerism is just like blocks and blocks of consumerism. And then there's just like suburbia on the outside sides of this kind of thing. Anyway, we went to our hotel and we get there and this woman was like the most tired looking woman you've ever seen in your entire life. Absolutely beyond exhausted. She looked like, what's that? Precious. That movie Precious. She looked like her, but 56 years old. Sitting there, PBTV Gary'd up, dying. It was really late. And we got in there and we went, hi, yeah, we're checking into our hotel, into our room. And she went like this. Oh my God, you sound like Harry Potter. Say something else. And just became 0 to 1,000 so loud. Went absolutely fucking insane. And was making us say Harry Potter lines. Wouldn't let us check in. And we were like, I don't know. And I was like, I've never seen Harry Potter. I hate it. It was hilarious, dude. She just made us laugh so much. We were cracking up. She was just like, say something else. Say something else. It was honestly absolutely fucking hilarious. Hi, Lele. But I'll never forget it. The way that she was acting was incredible. What was I doing? We need more stuff, really. But we also, I mean, we've run out of space around the absolutely unnecessarily large Bizcoto prison. The prison we keep him in. What happened? I got muted. Did I mute myself? Oh, facility is without power. Turn this whole thing off. I don't want this to be a facility. I don't want it to work. Can I just have it not really exist? I have to put power in to make it. Like turn it all off. The zooming in this game is gonna make me crazy. Closed, closed, closed. There's an actual staff room. Close it. Anything else in here? Right, we're going to run the staff path secretly through the forest. Can't find accessible. Can't find an accessible research center with space. Can't find an accessible research center. What the fuck is a research center? I didn't even know I had one. Research center. Right, those guys that were doing the research. What is that, Lele? What is that, Lele? A chocolate fudge cake mess. Well, you've made a bloody mess, haven't you? Harambe, you're not in here yet, but you will be. Oh yes, you will be. Oh yes. We'll see you soon, Harambe. Okay. I added a couple of research centers. So there's a large research center in Quarantine and a research center in... I think this one looks better. Where do we put it? Why is the game moving so slowly? What the fuck is happening? Why is it doing this? Why's the scroll speed gone slow? Pete's birthday. Ah, that's cool. This is what she made. Just casually made. She wants me to shout on the stream. That's why Lele only speaks to me when I'm streaming. She needs attention. Let me just restart the game because I can't allow that. Doing my fucking brain in, son. There are Tesco-based songs. Oh yeah, we got to get the Tesco sounds. Why is it moving so slowly? I've clicked a button. Planet Zoo. Roll slow. T. I hit T. Don't hit the T button. Whatever you fucking do. So we've got to get in here and put a speaker in. And then another speaker. And this one needs to play Harry Smith, Big Tesco. Which apparently sounds like this at the beginning. And then this one needs to do Tesco sounds.
They begin, must becomes the norm. Pray to whoever's listening. Not enough money for golden.
I was just checking the other one was playing noises. Welcome to Big Tesco.
Candid days turn sour before they begin. Loss becomes the norm. Pray to whoever's listening. Not enough money for golden sands far away. So this snow globe town is where we all will stay. Behind my eyes is larger and darker than before. The media says this Thursday is the ending for us all. These four walls are becoming way too much to bear. There has to be more waiting for me somewhere out there. Am I running out of time at 12?
Animal welfare has subtracted. What's wrong with him? Bizcotto, why aren't they feeding the fucking gorilla? Why do they never fill this forage box up? Why do I have to manually tell them every time? What is happening? Why do they never feed this fucking gorilla? Can I set one specific keeper to have only be... The job is just purely to look after this one habitat. Work zone. Are you a keeper? Yes. What's her name? Sue. Sue? This is your work zone. Bizcotto. The Bizcotto zone. No staff room in work zone. Isn't there one in here? I thought one of these things was a staff. There's a staff room right here. I don't know. Let's see if Sue will specifically only work the Bizcotto zone. Now who's this? Thomas Lau. Thomas Lau. Tim Lau. Is that fucking Tim Lau? Holy shit. It's Tim Lau. Right, have you fed these motherfuckers yet? I mean, I swear to God. What if I put another forage zone down? Food. Food tray. Large. And we just chuck another little food tray down right there. And then we put another food tray down. Where's the climbing frame? Over here by the climbing frame. And if you tell anyone that that food tray is there. I pulled you out of luck. A water bowl there. A good Creed cover. It's the only one. Think about it. No one's doing a cover of My Own Prison. Wasn't even my meme, believe it or not. Block of frozen fruit cannot be reached. What the fuck? I don't believe that. I've seen them walking around over there. Oh, is it inaccessible to... It's inaccessible to the keepers. That's what they mean, isn't it? So we can put some toys that chimps play with over here. Right. Tickets are underpriced. Still. I mean, it doesn't matter to me because I've got unlimited money. I don't care. Stop complaining about. And then these things. Right. Dismiss all those alerts. Let's see. If people continue to get pissed off. So really now I need to like expand. Or I guess I need to go this way. Really, because this is the fucking entrance and everyone has to walk 700 miles this way. I also do not know how to connect this path. I think it would be much better, wouldn't it, if I could? I wonder if I can literally do this. This might be madness. But bring them through here. And they can walk through the fucking staff room. Wait, can this path just go down there? Hold on. Am I insane? I can 100% fit the path down there, right? He's gone full bloody mad, lad. Make it thin width. Alright. I think it might be a bit of a tight squeeze, but I think it's doable if I put some of the like take the curb off. There we go. You just have to accept that, don't I? Because at least this way... I think like there's like a traffic flow issue happening somewhat around me. Maybe we chuck a curb on that little bit there just because it looks like ass. But basically what we got there is what we call an alleyway. Now you don't have those in America. What you think alleyways are not alleyways at all. Okay? A real alleyway is a twisty, curvy little twisty London alleyway. And whenever you walk into one, you will be stabbed to death. And it's part of the fun. We put a Taco Bell in. Oh, it's way too big. Alright, so we want to go over here. What do I want to do? I think I bought some exhibits. African large shelter. Asian jungle plant fill. No. Chimpanzee habitat. A sloth exhibit. Oh, that is fucking... What the fuck? That's an exhibit? What's the deal? People can walk underneath it, I wonder? And the sloths are just there? No way, dude. Don't trust that. Can't believe people... You know that some of those... sometimes you'll go to a zoo and you can just walk through an area where there are like monkeys and stuff. That is insane to me. I don't trust no bitches. I would never trust just, you know, any old dickhead to walk through a thing. And just like, oh yeah, they definitely won't fucking kill all the animals. For sure. Oh my god, that's absolutely ginormous. Rainforest exhibit. Now, that probably would go well over here somewhere, but it's too big for what I want. I want a small exhibit to go there. I got a few of them. Oh, we got a subway. It's only funny to me, I think, how much I'm commercializing the living fuck out of this zoo. Like, just a crap little thing with just subway in it, you know? I created my own prison. Should have been dead on a Sunday morning, banging my head. No time for mourning. Ain't got no time. I listen to Creed maybe every day. I listen to a lot of Creed, Alter Bridge, Tremonti, Miles Kennedy, and some of Scott Stapp's albums over the last year a lot, because it is some of the only music I have that wouldn't like remind me of the breakup or make me feel weird in the morning if I was feeling a bit weird. Because it predates. It predates. Decorated sloth. feel like I got a reptile center. Ooh, look at that. That looks like it'd go well there, doesn't it? Looks like that thing there in Lele's neck of the woods, whatever the fuck that thing's called. I was hoping to not have to do this. Push and push here, but I think I just have to accept it. Let's do it. Let's do this fucking reptile center, shall we? It's cool. Yes, perfect, perfect, yeah. Now we can ditch this path. Goes through the fucking Jurassic Park jungle. We can bring a normal path. It'd be great if you wouldn't do that, actually. You unbelievable irritant of the game. Now that is so pissed, it's unbelievable. And I'm furious. And I've never felt such anger before. And we won't give it a name. And I've just seen that this entire thing is floating in the air. Now, where do the paths go? I'm guessing I need to do one of these again. Actually, what I want to do is another little whoosh and push. And bring it up. Can I see it in not heat map mode? You want that to go just... What is happening here? Oh, it removed the path, I think. I'm just going to lift it just high enough to hide the... path thing, but too high, and they float through it. Now, why has it done that? Now, these are the ways that in. Why am I speaking in tongues right now? How do I do this? Guess I just have to do something like this. A secret path. Goes all the way around the edge. Then we connect this into here. How's it got curbs? I fucking told you, didn't I? No fucking curbs! And what do I fucking see when I show up to work in the morning? Curbs on everything. Did I or did I not say no curbs? What is this? Why's there fucking curbs on it? You know what, it doesn't matter. I'm going to try and lift the whole thing anyway. You fucking bastard. You've done it again, haven't you? Is this a shop? What the fuck is going on here? Why is that doing that? Look at that. Why is it trying to... Is it this? Stop trying to fucking magnetize to that fucking thing. Why is it doing that? Unbelievably annoying. Jesus fucking Christ. Look, like this. Now I'm gonna have to fucking... God damn it. The pathing in this game. Why, it's enough to make you want to kill every man, woman, and child on the goddamn planet. Now, of course, I would never do that. Of course, I would never. I would never do that. Now, come on. Now, come on. Don't even say... Come on. Tom Cruise getting way too serious about something that no one cares about. Now, come on. I would never say that. I would never do that. I'm just saying. It's enough to make you want to. Okay? I'm not saying you would do that. I'm just saying that it's possible. It's making you... It's enough to make you so angry that you might. Alright? God damn it. And if I were to kill every man, woman on the... and child on the planet, I suppose I would go about it this way. I'd start by becoming incredibly rich through acting, and then I would reveal later on that I was in fact part of a cult, and that I'm one of the most prolific members of the cult. And then I would have people join that cult for a fee, a nominal fee. No idea what's going on there. And don't care. Now they can walk through this fucking exhibit. Is that what's happening there? No. Is that what is... That is what's happening there. Bruv. I think I just undid this. Yep. Would you give them ranks based on how popular or good looking they are? No, but I would give them ranks based on how much money they earn for the cult. Dude, how scary is Scientology? That shit freaks me out. Oh, here we go again with this bollocks. What the fuck is going on here? Why, it's enough to make you want to fucking kill everyone in your street. Boy, if I had access to full-blown ARs, it would be a different story. I suppose I'll have to do it with knives. Okay, let's fucking do this again, for fuck's sake, man! Bastarding thing! Oh, come on, man. Come on! Come on, man. Oh, come on. Oh, come on now. Are you kidding me? Aha! There was a hidden piece. No? Maybe not. Come on. Fuck. Oh, good God, there's a whole other room. Oh my God. No. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm gonna go crazy, dude. For real, if I could fucking go on a murderous spree, I mean literally kill every single fucking man, woman, and child on my street until the cops stop me. Boy, oh boy, I would. I mean, this is insanity right now. You would need a private plane. Yeah, obviously. I mean, I think we were all thinking that. I mean, I don't think any of us were suggesting any other options. I can't imagine any of us were thinking of anything other than the fact that most definitely, without fail, we would certainly need a fucking private plane. That's where my head was at as well with that one. It would be silly to think any other possibility. I should think. What's it connected to? This fucking thing, bro. Why, it's enough to make you want to kill your wife and child. Just food for thought. I'm not saying you have to do it. I'm just saying, if you did, how would you go about it? Right, I think it's done. It's the most annoying thing that's ever happened in this life.
How would you say your mental focus is?
But in theory, it's connected. Now, I don't understand why there's these fucking barriers in the way of what I assume is the entrance. So I'm just going to get rid of those little barriers there. That'll be our little secret. And of course, if you tell anyone, those barriers have been removed, may God have mercy on your soul. Because I'll be there with a motorized vehicle known as an aeroplane. And of course, I think the entire issue I was having just then, by the way, was that it was flattening the terrain. I think that was the whole problem. And that's hilarious. What is this if it's not? The same grass. Okay, I think this is the best I can do. I don't think I can do any better. Now, the whole place is going to need power. Unless this power can reach. How do I see? No, we do need some. But we're going to have to get ahead of ourselves and put the Taco Bell in. What? That's right. What did you think was going to happen? You think we were doing all that not to put the Taco Bell right on the back of this thing? Don't be so foolish. That was the entire point of the reptile facility. To attract people to the fucking Taco Bell next door, you fool. The CEO of the Taco Bell is a buddy of mine. You didn't know that? You disgust me. Everything you do isn't entirely to make money. You wretched animal. What's the point in you then? What's the point in being alive if everything you're doing isn't just to make money? Or is it? Hello, welcome to Taco Bell. Can I take your order, please? Where is the shop? There. This one. This one. Crazy mosaic path. Oh, this isn't the front of the Taco Bell. This is. You know what? I'm going to replace it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not actually. Change my mind. Because there's going to be other stuff built there. hell's this then? Might be the only way I can do this without it looking too fucking insane. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, what the living fuck am I looking at here? The pathing in this fucking net. This is your problem, you can't connect to this. Oh my god, it did it. What is that? I put water in there. Can I just make it? The Taco Bell moat. Can we just accept? No. What the fuck is happening? That one piece of path. Also, I know it can do it because I saw it do it. Don't be an asshole. There it is. Okay, what's that? Alright. You know what? What's that? Can this be fixed? No. You know what that means? I will spend no more time with this hellish pathing. I will simply place bushes to cover all the ugly bits. That's what she does. Some delicious fronds, perhaps. Perhaps I can interest you in some delicious fronds. Isn't that what these fucking things are called? Something like that. I don't know nothing about nature, mate. I'm from the fucking city, ain't I? I'm from the fucking city. I don't know nothing about fucking nature or nothing like that. I'm not the fucking guy, pal, no. You don't want to fucking ask me about nature, mate, because I'm not from the fucking nature, am I, though? I might be an animal, but I'm not from nature, though. You'd never know. Look at that. Wow. The effort. Jesus Christ. What's next, Braid? Well, just you wait and see, boys. Don't you worry about what's next. I've got it covered. A little special something, you could say. A little special something, you could say. What we need is a little speaker. And that's going to need to play the Taco Bell sounds. Needs power. Facilities without power. Now really it needs to go like here. Fuck. What are the odds of that is not floating? Extremely low. Is the answer. And then that needs a staff path. To connect to the worst path in the entire fucking game. Will it perhaps connect to this one? That'll have to do. Destroyed everything. Destroyed my wonderful thing. Okay. So now we have Taco Bell music. Come on in, boys. We're open. Can we get a vendor? Come on in. Get yourself a nice taco and other Mexican food. I don't know anything about Mexican food because Mexico does not exist in the UK. There is no such thing as Mexican food. Crunchy tacos, burritos. White middle-aged middle management. Taco Bell. The grand opening cuts the thing. Come on in. With every taco today, you get a free nothing. The Toodle dancing. Do we have a staff member yet? We've got to connect the toilets up. Shit. Hit it. Come on down. The brand new reptile center. And just out the back. Why have we got no staff? Right, what is going on? This is a fucking shit show. There are multiple educational things that are too far away from their targets. Well, I know what the problem is. The problem is that we haven't got any of the animals that belong in these parts of the cages. The reptiles that we need. For some reason, there's also no staff in this fucking Taco Bell. How do I employ a staff? Should have seats. Oh my god. Fine. Intolerable. The needs of these people. I don't like to eat standing up. Where's anything I need? Where are all the benches and shit? Picnic benches. Arctic, Australian. It's like Spanish or something. African. That's what a white guy would do. Would put African stuff in here, you know. European. East Asia. Oh, you're wrecked. Latin America. No such thing. You don't exist to this game. Australian. That's what you get. You get what you deserve. They can only go in certain places, so that's how that's gonna be. Alright, Keeper, you can sit around the edges. Like a little freak. In the corner. Apparently these can go in here, so maybe we can do this. Turn it into a fucking church. The Church of Keeper. Well, she's a keeper, all right. I mean, you wouldn't want to keep her around, but her name is Keeper, so you sort of don't have a choice. It's just who she is. But a terrible person. Trust me, you don't want to spend any time with her. Alright, this is fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Why is it so hard to get some... That's it. That's the best. Hi Brad, odd question. In the Rise of the Apprentice first episode, did you make the door puzzle? Did it come from somewhere? I was curious what would have happened if they opened the other doors and if it came from somewhere. Yeah, there was other answers. Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, alright. I've got to go into my archived old games. Rise of the Apprentice. Campaign notes. Episode 1. Puzzle. What did they answer in the actual game? Dagger. The dagger was a physical reward. Because it's not natural. And you got +1 rank in melee brawn If they'd answered butterfly for it's a symbol of rebirth after death and change, because the monarch butterfly equals rebirth. Knowledge +1, they would have got a rank law in int. And if they'd answered something else, because I can't always predict what they would guess. I can barely hear you. It's definitely a you problem. But I answered your question and you didn't listen, so that's the end of it. See ya. Now I've got to fucking fill these things out. Oh god, another tarantula. How do you do it again from in here? There was a way to do it. Oh, here it is. View exhibit animals. On the market. Dolores. Adopt. In there. Okay. Then we need a puff adder. Horrific. Why can't I? All I heard is background noise and not Brad. Alright, well, whatever's wrong, there's something wrong with your headphones, bruv. You need to buy some new headphones. There's no such thing as a puff adder. Oh, there. I always buy the most expensive one. Only the very best. That goes in there. This is a golden poison frog. This is a Brazilian salmon pink tarantula. And this is a boa constrictor. And this is... And what perhaps is this? Poison frog. Layman's poison frog. Frogs are cheap in this game, bro. And then in here we have a common death adder. And in here we have a Goliath frog. And then I think this is the last one. Brazilian wandering spider. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. So that's the animals. And is anybody working in here yet? Yes! Wonderful. Toilets are open. What about the ones on the outside? Yep. Yes. Wonderful. Now these are pissing me off to the point where I think I'm just gonna delete it. Delete it. Put my brain in. Alright, what's he saying then? All I heard is background noise. It was a Twitch error. Sorry, Twitch loaded a second tab and it was filled with noise. Okay, pretending a Twitch error when it was he loaded 2 tabs up and then was getting confused why he couldn't hear anything. It's all good. I said, are you listening now? Are you listening? Let's check. We have to fucking double check that he's listening this time. This fucking guy. I'm out here trying to fucking build a zoo.
Hey, Brad, did you, can you...
Yeah, you just do this.
Oh, sorry, I shit myself and wasn't listening.
Oh. Okay, I'll just fucking say it all again. It's all good. So, the answer that you are seeking, young Padawan. The dagger was +1 rank in melee brawn. If they answered a butterfly is a symbol of rebirth after death and change, and they would have got a rank in law int. And then if they had answered anything else, I would have found an appropriate thing. They couldn't get it wrong, basically. No matter what they could have answered a fart on the wind, and it would have given them. It would have been the answer. And then I had a bunch of like different rewards. So they would always get +1 rank in something, depending on the answer that they would have given. But the 2 answers that I had in my head were a butterfly or a dagger. The dagger because it doesn't belong, and a butterfly because of the symbolism of what it means. It was also foreshadowing. I don't think I can do it, can I? Kind of the only way I can do it, I think. Absolute lawsuit waiting to happen. But it will look fine from up here, which is what we're most likely going to see it from. Unexpected item in bagging area.
Unexpected item in
So
bagging
loud.
area. Remove this item before continuing.
Unexpected reptile in reptile area. So now we have this whole section over here. Lux, have you seen the anime? It's so fucking random to just be... Lux is like, what the fuck? He never speaks to me. This song reminded me of it. And then these sort of twinkly, stupid songs remind me of you because of the fucking shit you listen to and watch. And stuff. Have you... The cortisol spike that goes through Lux every time someone speaks to her in a fucking chat room, you know? Even when she's a mod of the chat room. She's like, don't fucking speak to me, what the fuck? What's he fucking saying to me? No. Disease? Again? Oh, fuck the water treatment. Shit. Shay's sick again. She was right, what the fuck? The mini panic attack every time, yeah. She fucking can't stand it, mate. Water treatment. Aye. This is the water treatment facility here at the Gorilla Habitat World. Here at Gorilla Habitat World, USA. I think I'm okay with this. Looking this way. I do not seem to be able to select whatever. Now, what is going on here? I bet they ain't eaten again, have they? No food! What is happening here? Lux is sitting there like, what did he fucking want? What the fuck did he want? I swear to God, man, this guy, dude. Have you seen the anime 86? It's a yes or no answer. Did that guy just leave? That guy came in and derailed my entire stream. Alright. I'll shut the fuck up then. The first season, you're in it. You're the main girl character in the first season. I say in the first season because the second season is shit. Have you seen it end? 100% what Lux is in her head. I feel like I have to destroy this. Can I like... send animal to storage. Where's the other one? Send animal to storage. That's not a gorilla. That is. And now I'm going to do something utterly insane. I'm gonna destroy this entire exhibit.
Right, you must not.
Destroy it. Cast it into the fire. I'm gonna destroy everything here. Destroy all of it. Because for some reason, they just will not fucking feed these goddamn gorillas. This is what I wanted, wasn't it? I did height instead of the other thing. But the planet, listen, those chosen by the planet will know where they belong. Now fucking shrink this mountain. Destroy it! This anime, I see, yeah. Dude, that first season is really good. And it's really good in the way that N likes animes, in that it evokes a particular emotion out of you. Like it will just pull emotions out of you based on... They do the same... Every episode ends in exactly the same way, with the same emotion being pulled out. I wouldn't be surprised if N was like,
It's the best anime I've ever seen in my entire life. I cannot even explain why. I was simply manipulated by the music and the little bits of dialogue at the end of every episode.
And then they fucking threw it all away in the second season. And then I looked up like, what the fuck's the deal with why is this so shit in season 2? And I know why it's shit in season 2, but I didn't know if that was the decision. I want to know the decision behind why they did what they did. And I found out that just like basically the second light novel of 86 is like that. And you have to wait a little bit again for it to pick back up. I'll give it a go. Oh, yeah, okay, you haven't seen it either. It will work. It'll be so effective on you, I reckon. But it was effective on me. I quite liked it. I actually thought it made the show a lot more... The first season of it is incredible. And I was like, am I just being manipulated here? And I looked it up and lots of people like it. And I was like, okay. That doesn't mean a lot usually, but, you know. Gorilla habitat with treehouse, Gorilla's kingdom. Let's see what they look like. Blueprint, gorilla. Gorilla habitat with treehouse looks like this. You never fucking see him in there. Gorilla's kingdom. Now that's what we're talking about, ain't it, boys? Now why is the thing so tall? And how do we get that down to ground level? What? Why does it look like that? It's supposed to be underground like this? No. What's the anime? 86. Spelt as the numbers. It's not the best anime I've ever seen or anything like that. I'm not recommend. It's not really a recommend here. I'm just talking about it. Although I really don't think it's the worst anime. I was watching a particular. I watched it ages ago when it came out, and then I watched the second season like the other day, like a couple of weeks ago. And the way it deals with the girl and the boy is really good. And then, I don't know. It at least doesn't have any weirdness going on like that other fucking thing I watched. Hello, Aaron Black. I just deleted the gorilla enclosure because they just refuse to feed them, and it's driving me crazy at this point. Now I'm having to completely redo this entire section of the map. This song, I think this is the Matuki song in Oracles. We've just never really been there, so. I have it down somewhere, though. Okay. Let me try taking a look at that fucking gorilla habitat again. Gorilla's Kingdom. Like what the fuck is going on? Is it supposed to be that you do it like underground? Like that's ground level, but that looks insane. Is it just supposed to be like that and then you build the terrain up to match it? Maybe. I guess if I built a mountain here. Is that what it's supposed to be? I guess that's what it is. Let me give it a go. Let's save the game. See if we can make it look like what I assume it's supposed to look like. Now here needs to go down for sure. Then it needs to start coming up. I'm coming up. I want the world to know. The thing with mountains and shit is they need like a natural gradient, right? Really, we need to do this, and we're gonna tunnel out. An entrance and an exit. This is Gorilla Mountain. And they definitely can't climb up this fucking thing. Like, I swear to God they can escape there, you know? Okay. Now we've got to try doing the pathing thing now. Pathing and tunneling in this game used to be an absolute nightmare, but in theory shouldn't be as bad. When we I think we're in the enclosure. No. Is that the window I was looking for? If I got that right, I'm going to go absolutely insane. I'm trapped. Those fucking caving videos where they're like... Okay, I can't feel my legs right now. They're actually... my ankles are touching the back of my ears. And my... Yeah, I've just cut my fucking dick off on the edge of a rock. If I could just dislocate my arms. Yep, there we go. I can't use my arms, but I can fit into this hole a little bit more. Yep, there go my balls. My balls are off. God, I love this. This is what it means to be alive. Those fucking video. What the fuck are you doing? Freaks. Those people. I don't like calling people freaks unironically, but my God, those people need help, you know? Now look, I've done it. No, I thought the game crashed. This is running on empty food review. Wow, so this was exactly where I needed it to go. I can't believe that I've actually got that right. Are there alpacas? I think there are. I can put some in for you, Gary, if you want. Where are we? Okay. That is honestly unbelievable. So now we've got to do some terrain push and push here. Like open up this cavern a bit. Probably bring the path along here a little better. Maybe bring it up one little bit. After hours and hours of playing this game, I finally made a habitat I'm decently proud of. It is a bit of a slog to really get stuff going in it. I kind of love it though, like this is my shit, really. One of the aspects of D&D that I enjoy as well when you're making like cartography, making maps and shit. Be really fun because it's kind of the same sort of thing here. Look at that. Kind of looks like a gorilla. Look at that, it looks like Donkey Kong. Oh dude, we should put the Donkey Kong theme in here. Alright. Now. Fine, I'll do it myself. I reckon that's going to be a nightmare to deal with when I get round to it. Okay, so we want the path to go up here. Then start fucking tunneling. Alright, up a little high. That looks fucking mental. Might be the best I can do there. I know a lot of this game is me just saying nothing and being OCD and weird, but that's where we're at with the stream, alright? I don't care if you enjoy it or not. Go fuck yourself. I don't give a shit anymore. You guys have run me to the edge. This is all I do now. Okay. Now, for some reason, the paths are really annoying in this. They don't give you little things. Is it supports that I need? Path supports? Yes, okay. Gotta replace all those. Fucking paths. I think actually, you know what, we want a railing. As well, so do that. Not to sound like a dick, but I will. It's a bit like an ASMR stream. Hopefully you can't hear me breathing or something. I think this entire path in here I'm going to relay, but for now. Now we can put the gorillas back in and hopefully They actually fucking feed them this time. Imagine that. Oh, no, we can't. They have no access to it. We have to build access to the actual thing that goes underground, don't we? There's a second path that we need to do under here that I have completely forgotten about. Where is the habitat entrance? There. That's hilarious. Here we go again with the bullshit. I make my own road. You know, maybe I'll do this first. Too uneven. Just engineering sounds. Ah. The sounds of engineering. There's nothing quite like it. The good old-fashioned sounds of engineering in the morning. The scent of coffee and neurodivergence on the air. Delicious. Spicy. How very spicy. Truly, a wonder to behold. How does that not work? Bullshit, don't believe you. Lying son of a bitch. Fucking knew it. You're a goddamn liar, that's what you are. You hear me? God damn it. I knew you were a liar, I always did. We outside? Where are we? I hear the sounds of the general public. My allegiance is to the Republic. Oh my god. They called it Gorilla Mountain. On account of the fact that there were gorillas there. And not just any gorillas. They say these gorillas were Bizcocho and his harem of women. Oops. Yes. Yes. You get it now, right? When I do that, what's coming into my mind? Now, of course, all these caverns shall need to be decorated appropriately when the time comes. Welcome to Gorilla Mountain. They do move in Bizcotta. You know you can kind of hear it, right? Whenever you hear that song. No? Alright, well, I'll go fuck myself, so good. What am I talking about? So. I'll not cover this. Shit. My god, it's 6 o'clock. Where does the time go? What the hecker? Well, what the hecky? Wow, what the hecker? What on hecker has happened? Wow. Wow, what the hecky? Wow, what the hecky happened there? Like, what the... Wait, what the hecky? Speaking to an American Christian, and they're like really gobsmacked. An American Christian in like the most traumatic event of their life. They're like really... An American Christian on 9/11. Wait, what the hecky? The tower is literally falling down around them. What the... Wait, what the... God damn it, the park was running this whole time. My gorillas are gonna die in storage. What the hecky? They've died. They died years ago. You've been tunneling. I'm that woman from that thing. Today I'm going to be using my automated system to continue to dig my tunnel. When I am done, I will be really hoping to be able to use the area as a gorilla enclosure. I'm like, can you see me trying to look up? I'm like trying to look up because the fucking stupid controls are driving me nutso. They're driving me what the hecky, I'm telling you. The TikTok tunnel lady, yeah. What we're doing is we're using two different types of rock texture here to give it a little extra something so that it's not just one flat matte texture around the entire enclosure and on the mountain side. When you look at a real mountain, or you look at real texture almost anywhere, you can look at your own hands, you can look at the area around your desk, you can look at the wood on the desk or the paint. You'll actually see that not only is there the color, but the texture is slightly different, and it will be a gradient, and it will shift and change over time. There will be lots of different textures all around, and that's what we're doing here. We're just giving it a little bit of a little two-tone of textures at different intensities. Only 50%. You can't see it, it's underneath my face, but there are different intensities that you can actually apply the texture to the surface of the ground and the mountain. And what you want to be doing is you want to be mixing those, just blending those together lightly, different areas, really be kind of crazy and sporadic, because that's what nature is. Nature is really chaotic. It doesn't apply paint in lines, equal lines and in equal measure. What it does is it actually applies it in a chaotic fashion. So you really want to be applying different intensities, different textures, and let that really blend and change out. And on the edges, you just want to put a little gradient on the outside. That's where we're going to be seeing it the most. That's where we're going to be seeing the entrance to this mountain the most, and we're going to really want to make sure that that texture really looks like it kind of just blends in very naturally. A little grass, a little mud, and then that stone texture really coming together to pull that piece together and really look like a natural mountain enclosure for our gorillas here. I could do it, man, if I wanted. I choose not to. Alright, let's try and chuck the gorillas in. And see if it works. Okay. Alright, enclosure, barrier status. Can we call the mechanic, get that cleaned up? And then can we get ourselves... Let's get our animals into the gorilla enclosure. It is called Gorilla Wonderland after all. So we do want to really be getting our animals nice and safely placed inside of the gorilla enclosure here. And this is where we're going to be putting our animals. Now we do have 3 gorillas actually in the park already. I have absolutely no idea how to access that, but we will be able to find them and put them into this habitat that we've built very carefully to put our little gorillas in. There's the first one, Bizcotto, and we're going to put him in here into habitat 32. Now there does seem to be a problem immediately, and that's just great. I'm really happy about that. Sue, don't worry about that right now. We really want to get our animals into the enclosure. Now, the second one that we have is Shay. We're going to be putting that... Oh, I see. It's just letting me know that that's where the entrance is. And then the third of our gorillas will be going in as well. And that is Toodlehausen. And so we just want to wait for them to drop those gorillas in. The zookeepers will now swiftly run off and collect those gorillas. Now, Sue is the one who is supposed to be looking after these gorillas, and what we want to do is we want to set an enclosure as her work zone so that she specifically takes care of our most important animals in the park, the gorillas. Again, it is the Gorilla Wonderland. That is the name of our park here. It's the name of our zoo. And Sue will be looking after our zoo for us. Now, I can't remember how to do it. We want to set the work zone in the work zone manager. We want to go down, scroll down until we find Sue. Once we find Sue, we can... I've got an Auntie Sue. They always do that as well, don't they? Those commentators do that as well. They fucking just say anything. I've actually got an Auntie Sue. She lives in Colchester in Essex. What a scumbag. Now, where are you, Sue? Staff. We want to scroll down. And she is work zones. It's supposed to be on the work zones. Now, what the fuck is going on here? Where the fuck is Sue? Where are you, Sue? What are you doing? Got your feet up? Hey, Sue? Working really hard, are we, Sue? Get up! That guy goes crazy. Sue, in the Bizcotto zone. Can I just name this habitat the Bizcotto zone? And then that will work. Will that work? Will that trick the game well enough? Fucking lost I know, haven't I? So, sitting literally fucking doing nothing at all, Sue, huh? Nice for some, isn't it, Sue? I've just literally dug an entire tunnel out. I've actually created a fucking mountain today, Sue. Right? And you think you could do with the rest? I'm literally God. I crafted a mountain out of fuck all, Sue, and what are you doing? Nothing. Get up! Get some fucking work done, Sue. It did actually work, I think. She works the Bizcotto zone. I don't know how to fucking help her at this point. Fuck off, Sue. Pissing me off. Zoo has high amounts of litter. Okay. Vet research has been halted. I don't care. I don't care about any of this. I just want you to deliver my gorillas. And of course, you know what? It's actually really important to me that we get the appropriate music going in here, and we need a speaker. That one. And that speaker is going to go right underneath this path. And if you tell anyone that speaker is there, bury that just under here as far as we can get it. Okay. Alright. And that's not got any power, has it? And what we're going to need to do about that is get some power going before they put the gorillas in. I'm going to see if I can just bury a transformer under here. And I'm going to see if we can get a little power thing in here. And we just want a normal transformer, I think. Now, what is that under this? Now, where do I find just the normal transformers? Why can't I get just the transformer on its own anymore? Does it have to be one of these ones? What's that all about? Fine. I'll accept it. Just this once. Let me tell you something. I am not a happy bunny about it. Not at all, actually. Wow. And what's the problem? Okay. Lovely. Now in goes, it's the mechanic. He's going to work on fixing that thing. And I want to get in here. And we were going to put what we want here is the full Donkey Kong Country soundtrack. Yep. And that is an hour long. What a banger, dude. His Cotto going fucking insane. In his fucking thing, listening to nothing but this all day. They're in. I don't know why I can't control the fucking thing anymore. Alright, how are we feeling, Biz? Nutrition. Animal nutrition is good. Toodlehausen, good. And where's the other one? There. Shay. Literally on death's door. Please feed these animals. It's Tim Lau. Didn't do anything at all. Okay, so what we really need to do to finish this off is put some lights in, because it's going to get pretty fucking dark in there, and I tell you what, you don't want to be bumping into a fucking Western Lowland gorilla in the bloody dark of a tunnel. I mean, seeing it coming ain't going to help you much neither, but at least you know how you died. Lights. Media devices. Lights. Where does one find lights? Lights. What do we want in there? Arctic. Classic. Asia. What are we feeling today? What are we feeling? What do we want to get? New World path lights and modern lights. A South American butterfly light. These will do, won't they? Some modern fucking looks like fucking shit, doesn't it, mate? Hey? What the fuck are you doing? Are you having a fucking giraffe, mate? That looks like shit. Sounds like that guy with the that guy that's always on the Lad Bible, you know. And I went down a fish and chip shop. Yeah, he's got that kind of, it's almost like a lisp. I'm not really sure how to describe what is going on with him there, and I'm a bit scared too, honestly, in case, just off the off chance that you can fucking hear me. And so I went down the fish and chip shop, and they were good hard working people. Dan, he always tells the same story. They were good hard working people in that fish and chip shop. And I went into that fish and chip shop, and they said that the Armenians had come in. Is it the Armenians? Or is this the Turkish or something? And a bunch of Turkish guys had moved in. And they'd got their daughter hooked on heroin. And I said, I'll see what I can do. And they offered me a box. They said, here's a box. And it had all their money in it that they'd been saving up. They were good hard working people. They were good people. And I said, no, don't worry about that. I'll see what I can do. I said, I'll tell you what, when my mum and dad come in, you give them free fish and chips. When anyone I know comes in, you give them free fish and chips. That'll be it. Alright? And so what I did was I went and got Kennedy. I feel like that's what his name of his thing is. I went and got Kennedy. And that's the name of my sawn-off. Because I got it the day after the Kennedy assassination. I got a gun, so I named it after that. And I said to my driver, I had a driver outside, I said, come back round here at 7 o'clock in the morning. And he said, well, alright. And I said, you come around and you bring the sawn off, and in the left hand chamber I want you to put rock salt. Right, so put rock salt on the one, and then in the other, you put the standard buckshot. Right, so I said, come around at 7 in the morning. 7:30 in the morning comes round. We drove down to where them Turkish was. And I pulled the gun out on him and I said, look. And I shot him. That's what he does. I think that the story goes that I shot him with the rock salt. And I said, the other one's not loaded with rock salt. Never heard from him again. And I feel like that's the whole story. Let's see how accurate I am. What's his name? London Gangster Lad Bible.
And I said, look, I'm a businessman and my business is crime. I said, if you can, I'll put a little slice.
His voice is so good.
So we go round to this, do it. If I'm clever, that is the art. And
just as violent.
Walking through a pub and deglamour it. I say, this is what's going on. And you have to accept it. When you're going through that door,
I've
taken...
I was, yeah.
It was absolute lunacy. We was off our rocker, son. No two boys. With sugar in it.
At the end of the day.
Yeah. You'd have run a business.
How do I find the exact story I'm looking for? That's him, but I don't know how to find... I don't know what video it was. If I can find it on TikTok. London Gangster Lad Bible.
Well, the thing is, I mean, we came up against violent people. There was other gangs, you know, who wanted what we got. And this Biscuit Tin, bless him.
This is it. This is the exact story. How close was I?
Violent people. There was other gangs, you know, who wanted what we got. And no way they're going to have it. I mean, at one stage, I'm sitting in the pub, all my pals having a drink because they were drunk. And Tony Greek come in to me. He said, you know the fish and chip shop where your mum and dad goes? I went, yeah. He said, well, they're in bits. He said, like, a couple of Turkish guys got their daughter on heroin and trying to get her out on the game. And I went, do what? He said, yeah. And I know this family. They're hard-working people. You know, they're in that fish and chip shop from dinner time, working through the night time, you know, covered in grease, and they're nice people. He said, and they know about you, they've heard about you, and they want to talk to you, make it go away. I said, okay. So I got and see him, and he had this biscuit tin, bless him. And he opened up the biscuit tin, he had rolls of notes in it. He said, Bobby, he said, you know, he's crying, his wife's crying, and I felt bad, you know. And he said, you know, these people, terrible people, you know, told me what they'd... He said, and we don't want a problem, we work people. He said, we, you know... I said, don't worry, I'll make it go away. So he gave me the biscuit tin, and it was their savings. And I don't take money off of them, I'm going to nick it off the people who really got it. So I said, no. I said, what you do... If we come in here, we get fish and chips free, and if my mum and dad come up here, you give them their fish and chips free, okay? I said, and that's the price. He went, no, take them. I went, no, I don't want your money. So I've come out, and Frank was sitting in the motor. He was my driver, old Frank. He went, what's going on? I said, tomorrow, I said, at 7 o'clock in the morning, I said, bring the car round. So he said, what are we going to do? I said, we'll go and get Kennedy. That was my sawn-off shotgun. It was named after President Kennedy, because my birthday's 23rd November.
Oh, it was his birthday.
And he got shot on the 22nd, so I named the gun Kennedy. I said, and I want one chamber, one buckshot filled with rock salt, and the other one with the normal buckshot in, all right? Yeah? I'm not messing about with these people. They're dangerous. I'm going to shoot them. So we go round to this lockup, and they had this, like in them days, they had these little lockups, you know, under the arches and all that sort of thing, or in little back alleys. And they had a car business there they was doing. So I got out the motor, got the sawn off, one's under the car, I walked in and I shot him through the leg with the rock salt. He was screaming, but rock salt was good because it melted away and left no forensic. You know, when the blood hit it, it melted away, that's why I used it. I walked straight into the office, I threw my coat back, pulled out the sawn off, and I went, I'll blow your fucking head off. I went, how about that? I said, if you ain't off the manor in 24 hours, I'm going to blow your brains out.
Pretty fucking good, man. I haven't heard that story in a long time. I remember the last time I fucking saw that video. Pretty fucking close, bruv. Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright, you guys ain't impressed by nothing, are you? I could literally stand up and fly. I could flame on Johnny Flame style and fly to the fucking moon and back, and none of you would give a fucking shit. And none of you would give a fucking shit, would you? Wouldn't even glance at the screen. There's nothing I can do to impress you people anymore. You fucking bastards, a lot of you. You know what? You know what? You know what? Fuck you guys. You know what? You know what? You know what I fucking say about you lot? You know what I say to you lot?